So this is the extra practice unit 3 review. I'm starting at question number 8 for this video. Calculate the missing value. Again, we have a right triangle. I know that the legs composing the right triangle are A and B. So A is going to equal 11 and B equals 60. C is the side across from the right angle. So I'm going to use Pythagorean theorem, which is A squared plus B squared equals C squared. All right, so A is 11, so I get 11 squared plus B is 60, so I'm going to get 60 squared, and that's going to equal C squared. All right, so again, in your calculator, I'm going to take 11 times 11, or 11 to the second power, which is 121, plus, now I'm going to take 60 times 60, or 60 to the second power, which equals 3600, and this equals C squared. So now I have to add 3600 plus 121. And when I do that, I get 3721 equals C squared. Now, I need to get C by itself, and C is squared. So the opposite operation of squaring something is to take the square root of it. But remember, when you use the square root property, you have to put plus or minus in front of that value. So C equals plus or minus. Now I'm going to take the square root of whatever I just got, which was 3721. And when I do that, I get 61. Because we're talking about length, the only one that makes sense is a positive 61. So I'm going to do 61 inches. So that's number 8. Okay, number 9. What is the minimum length the ladder must be to reach the roof? Round your answer up to the nearest tenth of a foot. Okay, so we have a right triangle here. I'm just going to redraw it for clarity. Okay, so the base is 2 foot. The height of the roof is 3 feet. It must be a small house, I guess. And we need to know the length of the ladder, so I'm going to call that x. So again, this is a right triangle, so we can use Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The legs that compose the right angle are a and b, so a equals 3, b equals 2, and the side across from that right angle is c. All right, so we're going to plug things in. A is 3, so 3 squared plus b is 2, 2 squared equals c squared. So 3 squared is 9, plus 2 squared, which is 4, which equals c squared. 9 plus 4 is 13. So again, I have to get c by itself. So I'm going to take the square root of this side, and I do plus or minus on the other side square root. So c equals plus or minus. Now I need to figure out what the square root of 13 is. And that's 3.60555. It says round your answer up to the nearest tenth of a foot. So the tenth of the foot is where the 6 is. I look behind it, it's a 0. So my answer is going to be C equals 3.6 feet. Okay, so 3.6 feet is my answer for number 9. Number 10, also a right triangle. It has the legs lengths of 9 and 12. Find the length of the hypotenuse. So the leg, we're going to say that's A, equals 9. This leg is 12. And the hypotenuse, we're going to say, is C. So B equals 12 and C is the unknown. So again, use Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So 9 squared plus 12 squared equals C squared. 9 squared is 81, plus 12 squared is 144, and that equals C squared. Now I'm going to add 81 plus 144. And when I do that, I get 225. So again, to get C by itself, I have to do the square root of both sides. And remember, you actually get 2 answers plus or minus. So C equals, now take the square root of 225, And when you do that, I got the answer of 15 plus or minus. Because we're talking about length, I'm only going to accept the one answer, which is 15 feet. So the hypotenuse is 15 feet. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm going to start the next video at question number 11.